Welcome to my video. Through this video, I will explain how to generate customized certificates. Okay, so often we require, we have some, in case of conferences, if you say technical conferences, we generally ask students or participants to send their names and affiliation, and we have to print their certificates personalized certificates containing their name and affiliation in a particular place. Okay, so if the certificate participant number is less, like 20 or 30, then it is very much easily we can generate one by one. That means I can generate one particular document or PDF file, then I'll edit it or I will regenerate it for other 29 students. Okay, but if the participation number is very high, like 100 or more than that, then this process is, individually if we generate certificates, this process is not a very good idea. So for that, this technique will help you surely to generate thousands of certificates within a click. Okay, so without further ado, so let's get into the process. So for that, I want to share my screen. Yeah, I hope now it is visible, my screen. So I have taken one, first of all, what are the prerequisites, what are the software you require. Well, number one, you need Microsoft Word. Number two, you need Microsoft Excel, that means Microsoft Office, that's all. Okay, so suppose I have created a folder like this. It's a certificate folder. Inside this certificate folder, I need three documents. One is called a list. This list is nothing but the a collection of all the names. For example, these are the certificate ID, okay, which I want to assign to each certificate to identify the person or the work. Okay, then the date and name, institute or organization name or affiliation, you can say, and then you can also add some extra columns like institute name, then what is the paper name and paper ID, and so on. So for simplicity, I am not taking so much of columns, but you can add or delete any a column. Okay, one or more column. Okay, fine. So now I think this is this is an Excel file. So you can also generate this Excel file by using a Google form. If you circulate a Google form, then you can collect these data to write their name and their respective or institutions. Okay, so that is not a very big deal. So I hope that this is the first part. So first part is clear. That means you have to take a database or list. Okay, so okay. So this is the list part. Then I want to save a template. I have a template for a certificate like this. For example, arbitrary conference, international conference on mathematical modeling. Let's say, okay, this certificate is awarded to Saurav Ganguly for his or her participation in the conference during this date at IIIT DM. Okay, IIIT DM Kanchipuram, Chennai location in India. Okay. Fine, and there is a particular signature. This is a e-signature, okay, digital signature, and the date. Okay, so now what I want to okay, so I need this template. Okay, so let me save this template in that particular folder. That folder is on my desktop. So inside that, let me take certificate template. Okay, template. Okay, so this is just particular template. So let me save it. Okay, now we are done. So certificates, yeah, here it is. Oops. So here it is. So that is a certificate template. It is like this. Okay, now what do we have to do? We have to do so this is the second part. Okay, so first part is to create this list, and the second part is this create to template. Once this template is fixed, now you have to customize this. I want to insert this in the first participant's name, then the second participant name, third participant name, and so on. So, okay, so see, the problem is I have to link this Word file to this list. Okay, so to make a bridge this link, what I have to do, so first click on this Word file, then click on the mailings. Okay, click on the mailings tab, and then start mail merge, create start mail merge, and select the normal Word document, because letters, you can also select letters for the shape of this page, and then emails, messages. But okay, as of now, click on the normal document. So it is done. Then you have to link this Word file to that Excel file. So for that, select recipients. Recipients mean that to whom you want to connect. Okay, so for here I use an existing list. Okay, so click on this existing list and then select your list from, for me it is certificate, and this is my list. Okay, and sheet 1, that means the first page. I have only one page, although okay, so no problem. So sheet 1, so connect. Okay, so once I click on OK, then that means now this Word file is connected to that Excel file. And now instead of Saurabh Ganguly, I want to take that name from the first participant. So for that, here you have to click select recipients, after that edit recipient list. So if you click here, insert merged field. Yeah, in case of this insert merged field, you can see there are 4 different columns, right? If you remember or recall that in that Excel file, my first column was certificate ID, then date, then name, and institute or organization name, right? So first here I have to click on name. So you have to select name. So don't write like the less than symbol, name, and then write greater than symbol, not like that. You have to choose from here, insert merge field. Okay, similarly affiliation, as of now I do not want to print here. Okay, only name is sufficient for me. And in case of date, you can also, there is a field date. Okay, you can take that date here. Okay, you can also increase the size bit so that it will be visible. Yeah, so that thing is, I think, right. So now once I am done, I mean, I have already inserted all this setup. Okay, you can also utilize this certificate ID and all those stuff. For example, let me date and okay, certificate ID I may insert here. Just a minute. Let's say here, if I want certificate, okay, it is printed. No, I don't need here. More, rather, if I want, this is just a, I mean, you know, let's say certificate ID. Okay. And yeah, so let's say here I want to save the certificate ID, or rather than here, that is not a problem. Here I can use this certificate ID. Okay, like this. Yeah, in this way. So you can also, in this way, you can save the what I said. You can save the affiliation also. Okay, you can insert. So no matter, I am not using that affiliation. Okay, so once it is done, then click on the preview results. There will be a thing called preview result, if you can see here clearly. Okay, so this is preview. So once I click on the preview result, see what happens. Yeah, so first it replaced with this ICMM SR 222/1, that is a serial number. Then Arindam Basak, and the date is given also. Okay, so how many instances are there? I think there was 3 instances. So you can also check by clicking here. Number 2 is Suman Roy, and then all those certificate IDs. Then number 3 is Mohan, and these are the certificate ID. And after that, once you satisfied with this setup, that means it is fine, that means it can generate, then you have to just click on the go to the any Foxit PDF reader here. If you do not have installed Foxit PDF reader, then you please install that Foxit Tandem PDF reader. That is also I think available. Okay, or you can also use Acrobat. Okay, whatever you want. I am using Foxit PDF reader, and then you can click on this merge to Foxit PDF. Okay, click on this merge to Foxit PDF, and I want to create a PDF for all, so that's why here it is selected all. What is the PDF file name? What should be the PDF file name? It may be your roll number, it may be your institute ID or certificate ID. Let me look, choose the field like name. Okay, if you select name, that means your PDF will be saved with the name. Okay, so like Suman Roy certificate or in the Basar certificate and so on. Or if you can also save it by certificate ID. So no matter. So for example, here I am setting name and then press OK. Okay, so once it is done, then it will ask that where you want to save this PDFs. Okay, so for me it is desktop. Again I am saying, so inside this desktop there is a certificate PDFs. Now I select the certificate PDFs and click on OK. Okay, once it is done, so successfully completed, it will show you successfully completed. And now see the magic, this certificate, and inside that, so there are 3 files: list, certificate done, the third step and the final step. This is certificate IDs, and see there are 4 identities were there. First warning numbers are Mitali Sahu, S. Mohanty and Suman Roy. It is alphabetically in order, so it will help you to also find out the names. Okay, so for example, let me take Mohanty certificate. Yeah, it is working fine. So this is the with certificate ID 3. Correct. So in this way you can generate multiple certificates within a single click. Okay, so thank you. If you do not know how to get this Foxit PDF reader, you can install this Foxit PDF reader or any Acrobat reader which can edit or generate PDF. That will sufficient. Okay, and after that you have to add in this Foxit PDF reader to this Word. Okay, so for that different videos are available in YouTube. You may take help from that. Okay, so thank you. I hope it will be helpful for you guys. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.